Hello everybody, welcome to a Sheepish Look at Planetbase. My name is Genna, aka MrWoodenSheep, and today we're looking at The Sims in space. No, I'm just joking, it's much more than that. Alright, so the premise of the game is basically you land on a planet and you try to create a new colony and thrive, basically. And then you can get some more colonists to come in, join, and you just grow your whole community. And you basically just have to survive. So, there's 3 planets to choose from at the moment. Right now I'm doing the easiest difficulty. They're all kind of more harsh as you progress. So this one is has a lot of lights, which is good for solar panels. It's pretty windy as well, good for wind turbines, so I can produce a lot of energy easily. There's not a high chance of meteors falling and stuff like that. So that's something pretty good. You don't want your planet to have a high chance of meteors falling and crashing into your base. Alright, so we've got a few colonists here. We've got 2 robots as well, constructor bot, carrier bot, okay. And all the people as well have different stuff. We've got a medic, biologist, workers, stuff like that. So, I've had a lot of fun with this game. I've only built a really small colony. I just decided to start again in case like I see some new exciting stuff we can catch on the video. It'll be fun. Alright, so basically you gotta start off. Okay, so you can see everyone has an oxygen supply. So the first thing I need to do is basically build a base with an oxygen generator and try to get everyone inside so they don't have their heads explode in space. So you can choose between interior structures and exterior structures. So I'm gonna build an oxygen generator first. So this is on the inside. You can also increase the size of stuff, but as you can see, it takes more materials. I don't need a big one right now. I can just do that later on. Alright, so everyone's gonna, as you can see, the bots are already starting to go and gather objects from the colony ship, by the way, has a few materials to begin with for you. It has some prepared meal. Ooh, pasta. That's the food I would take as well. Ooh, a meteor. Speaking of which, I wonder if I can do anything with it. I haven't really, I don't know, maybe I need to build something which can use it. I haven't found anything so far yet. There's a lot of, oh, where the hell am I going? There's a lot of stats, by the way. Like you can see here, there's a decent amount of I think this is sunlight, I'm not sure, or maybe it's just showing me the time. This is like, for example, the wind strength, so it shows me my how effective a wind turbine would be right now. Anyway, yeah, so we can see here, alright, I've built this. It's an oxygen generator, but it's not actually generating any oxygen yet because it needs a water extractor first. So let's go into the exterior things. And water extractor, here you go. Because as we all know, oxygen needs water, so or is made up of water. So I'm gonna, yeah, I'm gonna build a water generator here, extractor, not generator. That would be amazing if we had a generator like that. And basically to supply. Okay, I also need something which generates power. Where is that? I think. All right, yeah, solar panel. Okay, let's stick with the solar panel for now. Why can't I put it? Alright, so what you want to do is actually connect your structures together. So when you click on one and the other, you can connect them like this. This will allow power to run from one to the other. So you only need to create one link through each room. You don't need to connect, for example, a power supply or whatever to... if you want like a water extractor here, if you want water in like a room over here, you don't need to connect it directly. As long as it's got a connection path between all the rooms, it'll be fine. And also sometimes connections will allow people to walk between them. Alright, there you go. Now I can create power. I don't know why I couldn't do that before. So I'm going to connect it to this water extractor here. I'm going to make a connection. So now I'm going to be... Oh, and I can also speed up the time, by the way, by pressing the plus key, or I can also just do it here. So you can do shortcuts with the keyboard, which is really nice. So people are running out of oxygen. I should get to this fast. I can also build a airlock here, which will allow people to get into the base. So there you go. Now you can see oxygen is being supplied, at least in this room here, because these ones are outside. Oh god, it's nighttime. The solar panel is going to be very useless in the nighttime, so let me just slow down time a bit. It would be cool if you had a pause button. Right now there isn't one. Right, there's no power being generated right now, although it's decently windy, so I'm going to create a wind turbine. I'm going to make it a bit bigger. I'm going to make the second size, which doesn't require too many things. Oh, there's hints here as well, that's nice. You can also recycle stuff. I'm going to recycle the colony ship. There you go, that's all the supplies. So we recycled it, we got all the materials that were inside it and the materials it was made up of as well. Alright, let's connect this so people can actually start getting inside and not suffocate to death. That would be amazing. Let's speed up time. Come on guys, build that wind turbine quickly. Oh man, it became nighttime really quickly. Alright, that dude is just standing there wishing he had someone in charge who was a bit more competent. Alright guys, get inside. Oxygen generator has no oxygen. That is true because the wind turbine is not connected to anything at the moment. I should do that. Oh god, they all died. They all died. You know, I called this base All Gone Die because they all were gonna die. I just didn't predict that it would happen so fast. That was awful. Alright, let's try that again. Alright, let's call them all gone live this time. Because we gotta be optimistic. I'm gonna drop my pod right there. Alright, there you go. We've got a little base running again. Nice, yes. Let the robots who don't need oxygen into the base first. How selfish of them. You can also remove the top, by the way, which is... Whoops, that's safe. There you go. I like to play like this so you can actually see the people inside. It looks like they're exposed to the vacuums of space, but that's not the case. So yeah, once they come in here, their oxygen will regenerate, and then they can go back out and it'll be refilled. So if they need to go out and do some stuff. Alright, I've got a wind turbine now, which is... I'm prepared for the nighttime this time. Yeah, there's different stuff that, like, for example, to build a wind turbine, you need to build a solar panel first. So stuff like that will unlock over time. You can do... Whoa, anti-meteor laser. I never saw that before. That's pretty cool. Display panel showing information about the colony. That's cool. Also, to attract more colonists to your colony, you need to be running your colony pretty well. So let's see here. Where was it? Was it statistics? Stats. There you go. So you can see here I'm running this excellently. It's they seem to have forgiven my previous colony, which died almost instantly. But yeah, so that means that now I can build a pad somewhere, a landing pad, and people will come in and join this place. That's pretty cool. Alright, let's actually start progressing. I should make a cantina. Canteen, whatever. Let's see here. I want to get the Mos Eisley band to play some music. Why can I not build it? Please let me build it. Also, something else you can do, which is pretty cool. You can do a power collector. Which is basically all the excess energy that it's being generated and not being used will go into here, so it's not completely wasted. So that means if for some reason I'm not getting any wind or sun, and I have nothing to generate electricity or power or whatever, then this collector, which has collected it over time, will then dispense into the rest of my grid and power up all my stuff. Because if you run out of power, different stations will start being turned off, and that's not very good. You don't want that. I don't want to... actually, I could build a connection here, but nah, it's a waste of resources. So yeah, let's... Come on. Can I build a canteen yet? Come on, let me build a canteen, man! People need to eat! Why can't I build it? I don't understand. Oh god! That meteor fell really close to us. Whoa. Okay, now that this is built, let me see if I can build a canteen here. Is it just because it's... Just let me build it, man! People need to eat! I know you're thirsty. I want to build the canteen, but I can't. Wait, do I need something? I mean, I can build everything else. I just can't build a canteen. Alright, I have the plastic and metal I need. I have a water extractor here. Let's see what else there is in the exterior pieces. Is there something I'm not? Solar panel, wind turbine, water. No. I should have everything. Alright, after like 20 minutes I figured out there was no space. I guess the airlock just... I guess you can't connect more than one interior place to the airlock. Let me try. Okay, I mean, I don't really have space here. I think the only space... Yeah, because this was the only interior thing and the airlock was here. There wasn't any space. I don't know if it was my fault or the game's fault. I have no idea. I'm just happy that my people can now survive. They're all dehydrating. Alright, so... they're gonna build everything here. This is the no, this is the biodome. I built one. Alright, canteen. So you can click up here and you can add stuff to the place as well, to the inside as well. So I'm gonna build a table so like 4 people can eat at once. Here I'm gonna build a fountain so people can drink. I'm gonna build a TV so people can be entertained. Decorative plant, a nice plant. This might raise morale. I'm not sure. Meal maker. That sounds pretty useful. I'm gonna put that over there as well. So yeah, people are gonna go take those now into there. So there's some really interesting stuff as well that I'm not gonna get into everything, all the details, but there's some pretty cool stuff you can do. You can also do, by the way, prioritize work in this structure. So if you want people to, oh my god, they're all drowned. It's not my fault, I promise you. Come on, no, my people, please. You can do. Let's just ignore what's happening over there. You can build plants to use for different things. So obviously to make food if you want. You can also do different things like create. Where is it? Oh my god. Alright, so I think I've managed to recover a tiny bit. So yeah, you can see you make a dorm. You need to build a bed in there. So you need to build interior structures as well. So let's go back to this thing. Let's build some normal food plants first. So yeah, you can make tomato pad, for example. You can also make wheat pad and rice pad, which can generate starch, which you can then put in the biodome and create plastic out of those. Oh, you can also make medicinal plants, which is you can use them. You can take them to a lab, and a doctor will create medicine out of them, medical supplies as well. And also in the lab, you can create synthetic meat. So yeah, there's loads of cool stuff like that. Oh, you can see here, for example, the condition of my tomato pad is pretty poor, very poor actually. That's because for some reason my biologists, where are they? Are not tending to. Are they all sleeping? Who's this person? That's a worker. Workers work the mines, by the way, or they operate some machinery in the processing plant. That's a biologist. Wake up, biologist! The tomatoes are dying. No, we need tomatoes in space. I will let you die if you let this tomato pad die, biologists. All of you will feel my wrath. Oh my god, these poor tomatoes. These poor tomatoes! Biologists, come on. Do we not have any biologists on hand? People, please. I want to make salads. Yes! Good job, Maria Ratmas. You are getting a promotion, my dear. Oh man. Also, I should point out, this isn't, like, the map isn't tiny. Like, you can go pretty far, because also as you build, you level out the mountains and all that. Alright, so let's build some mines because I'm running out of resources. So, as you can see here, you need to build mines, by the way, at the base of mountains. I love this. An epic and totally pointless symbol of achievement. By the way, to unlock harder planets, you need to complete milestones, which I think you can see around here. Yeah. So here you can see I've only completed one milestone, which is survive for 1 day. There's other ones: get new colonists to the base, build bioplastic processor, blah blah blah, build a monolith. Nice, I'm gonna do that now. I mean, this colony's gonna die anyway. I might as well just use them to create to get that milestone. Oh man, how cruel. Oh wow, this thing is gigantic. Look at this. Oh god. Yes, spend all of your efforts making this pointless thing. And then all of you can die around it. Okay, I can use base pads. There you go. So this might have helped me before. So I guess you can just use this to expand your range without actually building something and taking up too many resources. That's pretty useful. Yes, create the monument in your god's glory. Yes, do it for me. All of you will die. But you've got to build this thing. Ah, now all of you go bow to it. Yep, there you go. There's my milestone. My milestone, so that I can unlock harsher planets and have my colonies die even faster. That's the point of this game, right? I want to get to the top of the leaderboard. I want to kill my people first. Alright, that's enough of that colony. I will almost definitely create a new one because those guys are screwed anyway. But yeah, I think it's a really cool game. I mean, when I said earlier it was like Sims, I wasn't joking. It really does have a lot of resemblances. You've got to keep the people alive, except it's obviously way harder. Your people can die. It's really fun. I mean, I would have liked the pause button, but that might have been done by design on purpose, because maybe it would have been too easy. Like, you can take too many breaks. You want to have the danger. So I don't know. I don't know if they'll implement that later on or not. But yeah, it's a really fun game. I mean, there's a lot of depth you can go into with all the different stuff, and there's a lot of stuff I haven't shown you. You can create kind of guards as well, like to protect from danger, and stuff like hazards in the planet can happen and stuff, so that's pretty cool. Alright, despite not getting far, I think I've shown you enough to know if you're interested in the game or not. So check out the link in the description to buy the game on Steam if you like the look of it, and please like and share my video if you enjoyed it. It'll help me out a lot. Until next time, goodbye, love you!